Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Heroes of the Storm. Now in this one we're going to be playing the Cursed Hollow, and as you can see right here it tells you what you need to do. You collect the tributes, and if you do it, it will lower all the stats of the team down for the little minions to 1 hit point, and it will also make the towers not fire.
Heroes.
Now I'm playing a healer this time. As you can see, this is my guy right here. If you come up here to the top left, you can see who's on your team, and who's on the enemy team, what little classes they have, and so on. Now, if you've never played one of these matches, you want to make sure that you keep an eye on, as you can see, I'm actually showing you a replay of one of my videos, because it got really hectic and I wasn't able to really talk through the whole mission and show you what I wanted to show you. But what you'll see on the map is these little waypoints. You'll see my guys fighting right there. But these little waypoints right here you want to collect. And now the little mercenary things that popped up right here on the map, these little yellow ones. And then as you go over them, you can see that it's easy, which means you can pretty much take it on by yourself if you're the right class. Healers, obviously, not so much. And then you got the hard ones. Obviously, the harder ones are better to have, simply for the fact that, you know, they do more damage, because they join your group when you do mercenaries. But you're going to need at least a few people to do those. You see down here the enemy team is basically fighting off, and we don't have anybody down here to defend it, which kind of sucks. Except for this guy right here, and he's doing a pretty good job by himself. Now there's several different ways you can play, and if you look at the top of the screen right here in the middle, you'll see the level. Now just killing minions will level up not only you, but the entire team. So if you want to do kind of your own solo thing and you don't really like following other people around, you're playing a tank or an assassin or something along those lines, you can just come over here to a spot, whether it's in the middle or the top, you know, and pretty much just kill with your little minions. And you're still participating, you're still contributing to the overall gain of the team. Now I believe these are so much better if you do them with other people. If you're, you know, doing it cooperative, if you're actually taking a part in the team and working together, you can do so much more on these maps, and you'll win so much more often than if you kind of try to do your own thing. But you know, you can do it that way, and you're still contributing. The other way is to come over here and get these mercenaries. You see, there's the boss guy. He's really hard. You're going to need at least 3 people to do him most of the time. And so if you want to come over here and just get mercenaries, the tank that I played actually has the ability to, where you kill minions, you get gold. And every so often you can go down there and you can bribe the mercenaries without even having to kill them with the gold. So that's another option too. You can kind of concentrate on killing minions to level up, go down there, get mercenaries when you want. You know, you also can, every map has their own special thing that you need to get. Whether it's seeds, on this one it's like cursed objects that pop up every so often.
I so enjoy watching.
Like these things right here. Now you collect these, you see down here on the bottom right underneath the map, it says 0 out of 3. The enemy team has 1 out of 3. Whoever gets to 3 first will get his favor. And as you can see, they fight over that kind of stuff. So if you want to, you know, just run around and grab these, you'll help out your team tremendously. So like I said, there's several different ways you can play that still contribute to the overall success or failure of your team. You can see these guys running down here. And they're almost dead. Now my guy is still up at the top. Now he can't fight really very well on his own. He's one of those classes that really needs to be with another person. And thankfully, they kind of realized this, and they came up here and helped me out. Now, on the next match, I will be taking you through a live version of this, so you can see what spells I use as I level and stuff like that. But I just wanted to come through and basically give you an overall view of the ways that I feel a certain class can be played or not played very well. The different ways you can play on a map, no matter what class you're playing. Now my guy actually can heal these guys just being in the general vicinity later on. At the beginning, I don't think he heals that much, you know, just being near him, but later on does a significant amount of healing. So these guys will stay near me, and they're actually moving at my pace. So you want to make sure that you're, you know, like Johnny on the spot, that you're actually moving at their speed. A lot of people will put on their mounts real quick, so you want to get used to hitting the Z button to put your mount on. And when you attack or are attacked, you lose your mount. So you're going to be casting that quite a bit. And it doesn't take more than, I think, a second to put that on. And as you see down here on the bottom, they have 1 out of 3 and 2 out of 3. So if I remember right, here in a second, we're actually going to win this one. We're going to get the favor. And we're really going to kick some butt here in a second. See, he got one right there. And that Titus. Now I'm healing these guys as fast as I can. You have to wait for power. You have to wait for recharge on the spell. And it takes a while. And unfortunately, he's about to die here. And of course, you have to wait for those tributes to pop back up. See, now he's at their back, so we'd make a pretty good team. Unfortunately, there's 3 of them, only 2 of us, so they're doing a significant amount more damage than we are. Plus, I don't think he's a tank of sorts. I don't know what he is actually. I'm not completely familiar with all the different classes and races just yet.
Destroyed a fort. I hope you can hurry.
And here's the last orb. So one of our team's going to come down here and snag this one really quick. And there you go, they're fighting over it. And thankfully our guys were paying attention, they knew what they were needed to do. This makes such a huge difference that no matter what you're doing, you really want to stop and make sure you get these.
You have won my favor, hero. Let your
and here we are up here, taking advantage of it. These towers have stopped attacking us. The minions have like no hit points, just 1 hit point apiece. So there's really not a lot they can do to stop us. I mean, we can just demolish their towers. And as long as you have one way into their map, you don't really need to clear out all the other towers. It helps, but you know, you don't have to. But you can see that not only are we attacking from down here, but you have our guys over here attacking, and they're working their way in. That way the enemy can't really, you know, put all their forces in on one spot. You know, it's nice to split it up. Plus, these guys seem to be pretty, you know, pretty out of it. They don't know what they're doing right now.
Enough. I shall do no more without you.
And you can just enjoy the way the combat looks. I mean, it's a beautiful looking game. I kind of wish that you would be able to build some of these buildings or repair them, or, you know, get a little bit more in depth into like base defending rather than just all attacking all the time. But maybe that's something they will add later on. As you can see, they kind of rallied together finally and got their act together. It's very hard to stand up to 5 or 6 of the name guys along with all these little minions, unless you're very well coordinated. And as you can see, they are right now. Our guys are actually getting coordinated. We're over here getting these little mercenaries. Meet back up with some of our own guys. And with the added help of these little mercenary guys, which are medium-sized mercenaries, you can see we kind of just walked right through their base again. And here's their main base right here. This is your ultimate goal. This is what the whole game is, to try to get in here and defeat this as fast as possible. And up in the top, you can see it's slowly going down, the 70, 60, you know, and our core health is 100%. It's right underneath the level. You can see they drove us out. But basically all we're doing is regrouping. We're waiting for some more minions, healing up a little bit, and then of course, you know, we're going to grab a couple more people with us right here. Gonna go ahead and snag one of these because they already have 2 out of 3. Now if we let them get this last one, you know, they're gonna do to us what we were doing to them.
The team's core is under attack.
And only one of these spawns at a time on this map. Later on, if you play like the pirate one, there's several different places you can get gold. So it's a lot harder to kind of like block them from getting it, but in this one it's a little easier. And as you can see, we're moving in force finally, making our way towards, as I said, the little mounts are very important. It really gives you that little boost of speed that you might need to get up there just a little bit faster. And I got up here and I'm healing these guys just by being close to them. I'm also using my spells. And that's it, guys. That's how you win a map. Cooperative play, skirmish right there. Thanks again for watching. I hope you like these videos. If you do, please leave a comment or hit me up in game.